everyone. Today we are doing an energy update in English. Yesterday was in Portuguese, but it's for everyone that is here that wants to connect, because the frequency in English is different. So I realized that yesterday's frequency, not only I was speaking in Portuguese, but the frequency is different. The intention is different, come through in a different way. So this is for all of you, all the people that understand also English. And maybe it's the community, my community in Portuguese, my Portuguese community also. Bem-vindos aqui também, meus queridos, porque esta frequência é diferente, é uma frequência noutra língua, mas é uma frequência potente, exatamente como a linguagem de luz. O que vocês recebem é diferente de quando eu falo em português. So my soul is asking me, and I've understood that I cannot charge my phone while I'm doing a live. So I hope the sound is better now. Please comment if the sound is okay, because I unplugged my phone from the charger. So I hope the sound is better now. Please give me a feedback on the comments. Thank you, obrigada Marlene. So what I want to bring to you right now in this language, in English, and I just came out from a meditation that my soul has been asking me to connect with the mother energy in this experience, in my human experience. So it's about this that I want to talk to you. This is the update, the energy update that we are being called on these months of September. And there is no time and space, as you know. It's only it's our mind that conceives the time and space. So if you are aware of all these dimensions that we are, you know that you are being called for your true essence to be performed here by your human. But the problem is that we live in a world of duality, and our rational mind is always asking questions or doing affirmations that we still believe that we are that. So you may feel right now that you don't have any spiritual connection to your guides, to your higher self, to yourself. You may feel a little bit confused. You may feel a little bit with no faith. Everything that you are feeling are showing you the path to go within you, because there's a big treasure inside of you that you are seeking outside of you, and we all know that. In theory, we all know that. We all know that we have all this treasure inside of us. But the problem is we don't sit with ourselves. We don't stay with us a little bit for feeling this treasure, the path to this treasure. So, as a medium, as a psychic that I am, this is my work with you. This is what I am as a human, as a divine human. So What I'm telling you right now is your soul. That's why I'm here doing these energies updates. This is what I also can do. It's to read all the energy of the unconscious collective that is still being feeded by us. We are creating this unconscious collective with everything that we are and everything that we want to feed as hope, as faith, or as fear. So we are in a really important border, as I can explain it like this. It's like you don't have, it's like your spiritual connection are changing shifts. You know, when someone is working and someone come to change the shift, it's exactly this that you are feeling. It's like your spiritual guides, they are shifting. You know, they are shifting, and we may feel that we don't have any connection, we don't have any support, any spiritual support, and we are alone. You might feel this. But this feeling that you are feeling, it's also the key for you to go within, to unlock within. And I know this is difficult for some people that cannot stay still, they think that they cannot do this alone. This is really the big challenge right now for us humans, is to sit still as we can. And even if you cannot stay still, go do a walk. Go walk on the forest. Go have some active meditation by the sea, on the forest, in a place where you feel good, in a place where you feel connected to nature. Because our spiritual guides, our soul's fractals speak to us in different ways, you know. So as I'm speaking here with you today, I was telling you this. As I came out from my meditation, I am being called to connect more with the mother energy, the mother creation energy. But in my human experience, here as Ruth, as this woman, connecting to my mother here on this lifetime, for example. And I heard a lot of people telling me that they want to heal their feminine energy. They want to heal this feminine energy to receive more, to be able to relax more, to be able to be more abundant, in more prosperity. But we forgot something, and usually I say this because I guide people to heal their life from within their home. And this is what this energy update is about. You don't know the impact of you healing your connection to your mother, or the connection that you have if your mother is not in a body. If your mother is not here in this material world, you can connect to the way that you nurture yourself, or you can connect with the person here on this lifetime that you may feel as your mother, and it may be your father. It may be your father. It may be your brother. There's someone in your family right now, if your mother is not alive in a body, you have someone in your family that represents all the wound and all the feeling that you had with your mother. I hope you can understand me. All the wounds that you felt with your mother, like shame, like really revealing who you are. If your mother is not alive, you can do this with a person in your family that represents this, all of this. This person that you are really ashamed to show up as a spiritual person. The person that you think that is going to judge you because you are spiritual, because you are sensitive. This is the one that represents this connection to your mother, the mother energy. The person that is going to be the portal for you to heal this connection, to show up for someone you love, for someone that you know that is your direct family. Because if you want to be seen by the world, you first have to be seen inside of your family, in your house. The intimacy of your house. This is the real magic. This is the real work. This is what we are searching outside of us. This is the divinity that we are searching outside of us, that is right in front of us, right within us. That's why a lot of people ask me, when they talk to me, when they search for my guidance, they feel this connection, this mother energy. Because this is what I developed. Because I also felt in a younger age that I was not seen by my mother. She didn't understand me. She was afraid of my gifts. She was afraid of my courage. She was afraid of my boldness. She was afraid that I was not afraid of anything, of creating everything, anything. I believed that I could create everything, and she was afraid of that. She couldn't handle it. She had a lot of fear of me suffering. She always, still in these days, she says, I don't want you to suffer. I don't want you to suffer. I don't want to see you suffer. And I understand, because if you have children, or if you feel this with your loved ones, you know that it's not really pleasant to see someone that we love suffering, because we cannot handle our suffering. So we suffer in double or in triple. And this is a feeling. This is a feeling that usually women that are mothers feel with their child. But you don't have to have children to have this feeling. You can. Yesterday I was talking to a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine, and we were talking about, she doesn't have children, but she has this feeling about their parents. She has this feeling about their parents. She feels that she has the obligation, the memory of the obligation of caring, always taking care of them. She feels guilty when she doesn't do that, when she's not there for them. And maybe they don't know that. Maybe they don't know the suffering of their daughter because she never told them that she suffers with this memory, that she still is giving energy because she's still living by this memory, that if she doesn't take care of them, they wouldn't know how to take care of them. You know this feeling? We don't trust that our loved ones know how to represent their I don't remember the word in English. We don't trust that they can be mother, they can be father, they can represent this archetype. Not archetype, I don't remember the word in English. But we don't trust that our mother can be our mother. And this is a lot, this has a lot of memories connected to our past lifetimes. The arrogance of our mother or our father not being able to do to represent this figure in our family, in our life. We don't trust that they can do this. And this is a lot of arrogance. And this is not from this lifetime. This is from other lifetimes. So we have to heal this. And we heal this by going talk to them. If they are alive, of course. Going talk to them. If they are not alive, you can do this also. You know? We cannot wait for doing this kind of work in a retreat or with some mentor or with some coach or with some energy healer. We have to do this inside, within our family intimacy. In our family, with our mother and father and siblings. Maybe if you don't have your mother alive, maybe it's an aunt that you have that represents this mother energy. Maybe it's someone that is representing this this presence in your life. So this is the one that you have to be courageous enough to go and to talk about yourself. Talk about who you are, who you truly are, in your vulnerability, in your sensitivity, because this is the calling of your soul right now, to be authentic. But it's not with the world here, in this window of the world, as I heard in my meditation today. It's within your home, inside your home, with your family, with your kids, with your husband, with your mother. Maybe it's your husband that is playing this part, that you can go to him to tell him everything that you are. Everything that you are. This sensitivity that you are. This medium that you are. This psychic that you are. This clairvoyant that you are. And we are really afraid of the judgment. We are really afraid of the judgment, and we don't realize that the healing work is made inside of our home. It's with our family. So when we work on our vulnerability and our authenticity, we open the heart. We see us from a different perspective. We heal ourselves. This is the work. The real work is this. You can go for 10 retreats, different retreats. This is what you have to do. You have to allow to be seen in your family, by your family. How can you want to be seen? How come you want your family to see you as you are if you don't show up as you are? You don't show up as your heart, as your beautiful heart, as a courageous heart, as the sensitive heart that sense a lot of things, that is a lot of things, that is different, that doesn't want to go on a box to feel the belonging. You know, this is really important right now. So, what you are feeling right now may be confusing, but the moment right now is for you to allow your gifts to be seen first by you. And they are so normal that you don't think that this is something special that you have. I'm not special. We all are special in our gifts, okay? But can you see yourself in these special gifts that you are? Can you see this only by yourself? Not hearing this from anyone. Can you see yourself as you are in your gifts, the way that you do, that you help, that you perceive, that you see, that you channel, and that you have the true nature of who you are? Can you please see yourself like this? Do you give some validation to this gift that you have, that was born with you? I'm not talking about getting some knowledge about Reiki or healing practices. I'm talking about your gift. And your gift can be the most normal thing. And maybe your rational mind says that this normal thing that you are, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. I have to be more. I have to see more. This is the trap. This is the big trap. This is the voices that we keep on feeding inside of us, that keep on confusing the calls within, the call of our soul to go for it, to start something different, and to trust that if you are happy and if you are in your enthusiasm, being in doing what you love, this is enough. And that you don't have to have evidence first to trust in yourself. This is the power of September. September, as I say, usually is the start of the year for me. Energetically, it's like January, you know? I feel September as January. It's a shame that It's really unfortunate that we don't feel this energy in January. Usually January is really heavy, and it has a different energy than September. September for me, it's the beginning of another year. And we start 2025 right now. We are manifesting in other realms what we are going to live in 2025. It's easier for me to say like this. You know? So, what are your soul calling you to do right now? To be right now? What is your soul calling you to be right now? And you know, today I'm going to see an aunt of mine that has Alzheimer. Yeah. And I'm reading some comments here about that. So you don't have to protect yourself, Angela. This is another life, okay? This is another life. Protection is something really different. It's not outside of us, it's inside of us, it's within us. We don't protect from fear, we protect from trust, from courage, and from love. We don't protect ourselves from fear. The gateway is not fear. The portal that we have to activate inside is not fear. I have to protect myself, otherwise something is going to happen to me. It's not like this. You create a vibration field, an energy field through your heart by feeling yourself protected, courageous, aligned, empowered, choosing this. This is the true sovereignty. By being love, by being the embodiment of love. And this is a process, I know. We cannot do this mentally with our rational mind. We have to understand how to embody it. We have to practice it, practice how to embody this love. And this is the first thing that we have to do is to nurture the love from ourselves. The shadow work. I'm always saying this to my clients. We first start by doing the shadow work. The shadow and the trauma holds the potential that is really wounded inside of us. This is what I do with my clients. This is what I do in my life also. So if we are not lovable with ourselves, if we don't have compassion, if we don't nurture compassion for ourselves truly and deeply, this is not a mental thing. This is a true embodiment of self-compassion. Not self-compassion, because self-compassion is like a separation. It's like being present for everything that we feel that is within us. All these dimensions of us combining together with the stories inside. We hear all these stories and sometimes we don't understand what these stories coming from where. I don't understand. Sometimes we have fears that we didn't live in this lifetime. And they are still within us because we don't go to the shadow work. And this is not difficult to be made. We have to allow ourselves to go within to someone if we cannot do this, and we usually need some help, okay? All of us. So if we allow ourselves to be guided to this shadow, to this trauma that holds the potential of who we really are, it's unbelievable what you are going to discover about your soul wisdom. And this is the moment. This is the moment. This is the true moment of you to hear yourself, to truly hear yourself, not the outside world. It's to go within as you know, the way you know, simple as you know, to go within and to feel your true self. And to go talk to your mother, or to go talk to the person that represents everything that you felt in the relationship with your mother. Because this person can represent the healing, the portal of this healing right now in your journey. This is really important right now, you know? Because this mother energy is also within you, for you. So we are really entering a new era of awakening right now, as I speak. The astral plane is really, there's a lot going on the astral plane. There's a lot going on. And we also are awakening this new layer of ourselves, of our love, of our mother. It's not, I cannot speak like the mother archetype. This is not it. It's like we have the opportunity right now to be caring about ourselves like never before. And this is what your ego wants to control. Your ego, your small self, wants to be in charge. You know? That's why the ego tells us a lot of stories that we can't do, that we aren't good enough, we cannot do that because we still don't have that, and there's a lot of stories going on right now. So what I'm here to do, what I'm here to tell you about through this energy update is that yes, you may feel a little bit confused. Yes, you may feel a little bit lost. The feeling may be that. But I'm going to ask you, what are you feeling right now that you want to let go? Is this the wound connected to your mother? I think it is. Not being seen, not being in English is much difficult. Not being seen, not being heard, not being validated. So if your mother is not alive, who is the person that can represent everything that you felt with your mother when she was alive? What was the wounding? What was the limitation? What was the shame? What was the guilt? You have, I'm sure that you have someone in your family that represents this mother, that it's not on her physical body anymore. Who is this person? that you can go to and have a conversation, a real conversation from your heart, and tell her or him who you truly are. So yeah, we are being called to trust that we are on the right path, because we are following the simple gift that we have, that is our true nature. And if you don't have the evidence right now, keep on trusting on yourself. Don't wait for the evidence. Start to develop and build your path, build your way through your gifts, through your essence, the way you do best, the way you are, the way you help, the way you inspire. This is your soul's calling right now, is to trust without evidence that you are doing what it takes. So through this window of the world that is Instagram for me, this is a window to the world. What do you truly want to do through this window to the world? What do you want to bring forth to the world that only you have? Your gifts. Observe yourself and your judgment to this simple gift that you have and that you has. Observe the judgment, the not good enough talk, the not good enough judgment, criticism. It's over. You have to emerge from that. You have to choose that. Yesterday, with this friend of mine, I was talking to her and telling her that I saw one of her life pastimes. It's not a past life. It's a present, it's a parallel life that is still living, because she still believes that she has to be present to take care of her parents. When we give energy to these memories of not being good enough, of going to be judged upon, we are keeping alive all these parallel dimensions of ours, because we are multidimensional beings. And when I translate this to my clients, sometimes they get really shocked, because they ask me, am I keeping this part of me alive in this lifetime? These are not past lives, by the way. This is parallel lives. Our life, our past and our future lives right now, all at once. And I know this is difficult for our mind to grasp, but this is the truth. This is what I see every day. So I want you to feel this potential. The potential that you have and the portal that you are. We are the portals. That's why we are the portals, because we inside of us can heal and can let go all these memories of being judged from our gifts, of being judged from being spiritual person, being a spiritual being, to show up as a spiritual being, as a human, to combine that, to embody that. Yes, you have a lot of judgment, self-judgment. That's why you have judgment from outside. So this is the moment for you to let go. This is the moment for activate this mother energy within you. So I'm going to finish this live by telling you that my mentorship, my intensive mentorship is for you to discover and to heal everything that is right now being shown to you as a blockage that has a potential covered by this trauma and this blockage. This is the moment for you to reveal and unveil everything that you are. And this is my work with you. So if you want more information about this intensive session with you, send me a message and we'll talk. So receive this live in my being built English in this frequency. Receive it in this language. And I'm going to finish with a little bit of light language for you. A little bit of light language as a healing process, as a healing language that your mind cannot grasp, but your heart can. So allow yourself to receive this message from within. Allow you to receive this healing from my voice, through my voice, and through my hands. Receive it as a code from love. Love is the key for all your language, even the inside language. Let your mind keep on spreading every day, every minute, every second. Love cannot see what your mind sees. Love can only act. Love can only spread through your cells if you allow it. Your limitation is now being healed by this love frequency. Allow it to spread all over your body, to deconstruct every fear, every expectation, because love is. Love is. Your soul knows better than you. so much. Receive this in your heart and let your heart heal from within.